we're continuing off where we left off. And that was a loss to Hyde in the previous game. If we just have a quick look over there round about now, if it lets me. Yeah, it's been quite a hit and miss season so far. We had a good start in August. September just seems to have fallen by the wayside a little bit. But we are in the FA Vars. We just got knocked out of the FA Cup. We beat Squiresgate 7-1 quite convincingly, and then we lost to Hyde, which I didn't expect at all. But Hyde were a very, very tough opposition. We're going to carry on with the league. We've got Atherton, and then we're going to play Alresford in the FA Vars first round. So let's get on with it then, shall we? This is the side. We're going to have the Prince in goal. We've got Miller, Strachan, Gamblin, and Lonsdale. We've got Curran, Howes, Macaulay, Makinson, Kokorum, and Marshall up front. Marshall has scored 18 goals already. Now, we've not had that many games, but 18 goals, that's special. That is absolutely special. Just making sure I've got the volume working and everything. That's good. But yes, we've got a solid team. I think we can do wonders here, and I think we can go on and do something very special this season. I'm just hoping our players will be up to the task. So let's move along with it. Let's submit this team. Let's move along, because we're here for the football. We're here for the football. That's all we want, isn't it? Really. I'm hoping this. I'm using this formation in my Bolton save now as well, and it's again it's a hit and miss, but it is the Premiership, and they are a lot tougher opposition in there. So it is. The fact that we can get a couple of games unbeaten is nice, but it's not going to do us any good if we get relegated and we're bottom of the table. Well, actually, no, we're not bottom of the table. We're about third from bottom, and we're just trying to fight relegation. I have minimised the match stats, so we can always pull them up if we need to. So we can always we're going to have a look at the league table at the moment as it stands. Our goal difference is 13. Just one better than Barnet's Wick. As we getting a few shots in, just a little bit. Ashby, the goalkeeper for Atherton. We do take it off in the Ginger Ninja. Marshall coming forward. He's going for goal. Oh, he's been taken out. Kokorum in there. And Howes, he's just missed a sitter. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Marshall racing through originally, but it was kind of deterred a little bit there. The cross comes in, back post. Macaulay puts it back in, and there he is again. Our very own Ninja has just gone and put us 1-0 up, and that's his 19th of the season. He must be close to leading goal scorer. I think we checked on him last episode, and I can't quite remember. I'm sure he was the top goal scorer. If he wasn't, he was second, and he's well on in line, isn't he? 1-0. That's good to see. Can we get another one? The defeat against Hyde was an upset, I feel, and I think why is Curran going the wrong way? We don't want him to go the wrong way, do we? It's a good ball. Lonsdale gets it. Gamblin, who's getting a little bit marred, but now we've lost one of our main defenders, Hassel, I think it was. We're going to play Gamblin a lot more, and Marshall again. That's another attempt on goal, which should have been put in. Gamblin again. He's getting involved an awful lot, isn't he? He's making sure that we know he's still around. As we get the ball over to the Kokorum, keeps it in, just plays into Lonsdale. Lonsdale puts a beautiful as penalty referee. Now it's going to be a toss up between Marshall and it's Marshall. Go on, let's put it in, and it's 2-0. That's his 20th league goal of 20th goal of the season, not his league goal. And this is a perfect warm up for the FA Vars game, which is coming up very, very shortly. Corner ball for Atherton. Wow, where did that come from? That was totally and utterly unexpected. I didn't even notice that was going to happen. A corner ball. And they have their own Ninja, Reynolds. He just comes in and plants one in the middle. And he's there forward as well, a 7.3. But Marshall has got an 8.5. That's because he scored 2 goals. It is end-to-end stuff by those things. The shots and everything else is pretty much the same. Let's just have a look at the match. Do we need the match stats up there? Do you really want to see them? Let me know in the comments. But we have got them when the highlights are not there. Marshall is up on goal. Is he going to go for a penalty again? No, he doesn't. He gets hoofed out as we don't get there. Reynolds has got the ball. It's played all the way back. And Atherton are coming at us once again. They've had one. Oh, look at this, really. And we're 2-2 now after being 2-0 up comfortably. I thought this might be an episode where we go and thrash them, but this is not the case, though, is it? That's the second attempt that we've seen Atherton at our goal, and the second time they've gone and put the ball in the net. And the Prince is not playing awfully well. We can't rely on him, can we? Shout at them. Is any point shouting at them? Get creative. As he's been yellow carded, now he's going to be sent off. He's gone. Second yellow card, he's gone. Is he the captain as well? That's half time. I'm not at all happy about this. I am going to go assertively say, and it's time. We can still win this. Work hard and it will come. Time for digging. We deserve to win. Let's go and do it. Okay, they weren't that interested though, to be perfectly honest. So let's give them a little bit of faith, and you can do better. As Atherton have the ball. There's an awful lot of yellow cards on their side. So as Miller picks it up, I'm not sure where he was trying to put it though. Macaulay does re-pick it up, and it's all the way back down to the Prince. Kokorum, Gambling, Howes, get involved. Wow, that must be one of the softest goals though. 41 seconds into the second half that was. And it's all come from the back. Gambling again somewhere involved. Howes plays it through. I mean, that is a soft goal. Very soft goal. But it does land us 3-2 up. And we're not going to see that again. And we don't want to watch it 3 times, do we? As our top 3 players are all on 7s. As we have to win the ball back again. Gets crossed in. Could do going another goal ahead. As Reynolds races forward. Is anybody going to tackle him at least? He has a shot. The Prince was just nowhere near it. He was just watching it go by. Goal kick. Lamps one up. We could do with the Prince goal kick. Because he does know how to hit one. Ball over the top. And Jewson's got it. That's a very good stop. And he's offside. Phew. Strachan's feeling rather tired. I don't think we've got Pearson's on suspension. Too many yellow cards, so we can't bring anybody else into the back. But we are going to change a couple down here now. Kokorum, not sure what to do here. Could we go 4-2-4? Is that pretty bold of us? We're going to bring Patton in there. Macaulay can drop out, and we're going to bring in. We're going to have a look at this Jack Berry. He can play winger, inverted wing on support. He is another forward, but just somebody else to look at, I guess. He is better than Marshall apparently. So let's see if he can. Actually, can these two swap over? That is slightly better actually. We put Marshall on the side then, and we put user pressing forward up top. Let's see what happens there. Probably not the right time to do it when we're only 3-2 up, but anything can happen. We're into 4th spot now, as we do win the ball. Miller into Patton, back post. Kokorum gets in on the end of it, and it's 4-2. That's his 9th of the season as well. It is a battle royal between Marshall and Kokorum. That is for sure, and it's like a year-on-year battle between the two. And I don't think we're going to find better forwards than these two in the lower leagues, I don't think. And that is a fantastic finish there. I absolutely love that. 4-2. Surely they cannot come back from this. As we go again. Miller now. Marshall holds. He's not doing a very good job of holding up, is he? Is he annoyed that he lost his top spot? Randall. It's another good stop. Prince is actually playing well this time. As we get it away. Marshall to Berry now. Go on, son. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. The shots are flying in though. And there's a free kick for Nelson. 10 minutes to go. We do header it. And that's just over. 80 attendance. That's not too bad. But it doesn't feel like 80 at all. Berry. Kokorum now. Is there. Plays it out wide to Lonsdale. That's a header just over the bar. That is that's unfortunate. That's nearly there as well. But it doesn't really matter at this point. As a fourth spot. It is. It's just the goals now. Strachan into Berry. Berry to Pattenden. I do apologise if you can. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. Howes with a wonderful goal. Makes it 5. That's his second goal of the season. Assist by Pattenden. Alex Howes with the effort. And that is a wonderful, wonderful goal. I'd like to see that again. Oh, we killed it round. There's no way that nobody is getting hold of that one. So 5 minutes to go. Just bear with me 1 second. I can hear something in the background. Right, we are back. There was just an alarm going off. I just had to switch it off. Right, Lonsdale over to Kokorum. He's on a yellow card now, so he's got to watch as well. He gets taken out by Juleson. Reynolds, can we not bother to... Just because we're 5-2 up doesn't mean we don't want to win this game emphatically. But it looks like Juleson has got the goal regardless. Anyway, by Taylor Lloyd with the assist. But we just stood around there. And nothing really. I mean, that's a cracking goal though. I mean, the goalkeeper doesn't stand a chance. But it's 3 goals conceded. That's not what we want to see at all. And that's disappointing. I'm not happy about conceding the goals. But I am happy about the result. 5-3. It does leave us 5th spot. We are 4 points behind the leaders now. Kisgrave, who are destined, well, who are predicted to win the league. But hopefully not on our watch. We've got to finish in the top 2 at least anyway. So we're 3 points behind the leaders. Excellent effort. We'll go with the excellent effort regardless, I think. Only because we just need that victory. We just need the wins. We just let them get on with it. And we'll just tell them that's very well played. But they win. Beat Stockport Town 4-1. Barnoldswick 3-0. Who's got the... We've scored the most goals this season. I mean, look at that. 7 wins. And that's the 7... I mean, we're scoring goals. When we win, we score goals. It literally rains goals. As a Berry makes his professional debut. I mean, look at that. I'm not so sure about the hair there. Dawson's spotted at Brookham Road. And if he was, so what? We're going to go with the squad. Same squad again, I think, apart from Miller, because he looks like he's suspended now, isn't he? That's wonderful. We're going to give him a day's rest training. Not that they have training every day, but we'll give him a rest anyway. And we start off tonight with a win. The all-important win. That's just as important than anything else. We'll continue. So let's hope we don't carry on with a loss the next game, because that seems to be what happens all the time. Win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Gambling. Faces uncertain future. Well, carry on doing what he was doing, and he might just stay. Will you be granting playing time? Yeah. It's up to him if he wants to put his work in. He has been working on training and he'll have his chance. Of course he will. I'm not going to deny anybody their chance. He might even play alongside Pearson if he's back. The draw for the second round is just afterwards, so let's make sure that we're actually into the hat. Eastwood Penn's new Man United deal. What's this then? John Eastwood's put pen to paper in a £2 million 4-year deal. £2 million. Who is he? He's only 18 years old. He's on 10 grand a week, 1.1 million already. Wow, I mean that looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Wonder where they're going to be playing in right way. It's a possibility. Are we Kokorum on the other side? I probably won't like that very much. I want somebody who's actually going to be in the natural positions, I guess. Do we have Kokorum starting up front for us this time? Or is it time for Marshall to... well, he didn't score though, did he? Or did... No, he did score, didn't he? Now, I wonder how many games he has actually scored in. We're going to criticise Meadowcroft. Don't know why, but he might just give him the kick up the bum that's required. But let's hope we can go past this game here with a little bit of ease as well. Pressure building on Cat as Gambling looks to force a move. Well, no, you're not. You're not getting anywhere. He's a good player and someone want to keep at the club. I don't know what that was about actually. I thought it was all about gambling. I think it was though, wasn't it? I guess. Oh yeah, it is. I do want to resolve it. It is. If I keep playing him, he might just drop the whole thing altogether, which kind of tends to happen now and again. The sound's gone off. It's because I've muted it. Typically, like I was saying, yeah, we're not doing too bad. August, the start of the season was quite good. A lot of games, FA Cup games, and they got a bit of money. Then September rolled over, and then it all just went to pot a little bit. But when we win, we're scoring goals and winning. When we're losing, we don't tend to score a goal. As you can see, them losses there, we haven't scored a goal in them losses. When we score quite a few. The disappointment was against Hyde. We lost 1-0 after we beat Squires Gate 7-1. But apart from that, Marshall is on a roll. He's scoring in every game that we're playing him in, I guess. But yeah, it's not too bad actually. Not too bad. How's your save going? How are you doing now? Let's just show you the table as well. We're lying 4th in the table, 7 wins from 11. 28 goals though, but we conceded an awful lot though, which is a little bit strange. But it's hit and miss. It doesn't really matter that much. We lost to Hyde, who are just below us, Barnoldswick, Nelson and Congleton. Congleton we just can't beat. I really just don't get how we just can't beat them. But we are, I think, what is the not stage, it's the preview. We're predicted to finish top now, apparently. We need to be finishing top 2, but we're predicted to finish top. It's going to be another tough season, providing if these lot can get their act together, we can go on and push on and get a couple of wins on the bounce. You won the league and the FA Vars Trophy. 168 goals. That's 4 a game virtually. Oh my god. Did you only lose that one game then? Oh, well done. My god, that's impressive. I'm jealous. Well jealous now. We're going to bring Andy Murphy. Where's our other winger? I thought we had somebody else up here. What have I done with him? Guy Pearson can come in for Strachan. I guess he can come in for that. No, well done on that. 168 goals. Well, we've scored 28 so far. Just that one game you lost. Well done. Well done indeed. 168 goals. I can only dream of that at the minute. Well, they're saying that. We are putting the ball in the back of the net, so I'm relatively happy. I thought I had another right back. I'm going to put Luke Marriott on there. Macaulay wasn't the best play. I'm going to try Matthews again. He's unhappy. He's always unhappy. Macaulay can come onto the bench though. For Marriott. Pattendon, he can play there actually. That's impressive. Just the one loss. I like to have a few games where I'm not losing games. 170. Oh, now you're making it even worse. 170. How many did you concede? I mean, there's no reason why you can't. I'm taking him out, the goalkeeper out. Powell can come back in. Actually, you're not too bad as a goalkeeper and sweeper keeper, actually. So I might. It's a tough one. I'm going to leave him as he is. Right, we're going to play the same side again. Oh, a lot of players are tired. It's not what you want to see. Meadowcroft can play there. Gilchrist and Gerard. Now I'm leaving the same side. Leaving it. Let's have a look at your league table then. I'm jealous already. Oh my word. Leicester Road with, well, not close, but even so, they got 89 points. They only lost 3. I'm assuming 2 of them was against you. That's impressive. That is very impressive indeed. Have you started a new season yet? $170, flipping out. I don't know what my history. I'll have a look at my history as well. Actually, let's have a quick look. What did it say? Oh, there we go. Hang on. Is this just for West Didsbury? Oh, there we go. So this is West Didsbury at the minute then. 31. I've lost 21 games though. Silly games. 137 goals I've scored in 66. So nowhere near as what you've got. But overall, 396 games played. 190. Lost 109. So I've lost nearly about a third. Win percentage 47. It's not great. 85% win percentage. That's good. Goal difference 1, 2, 4. I played a lot of games though. But that's your first season, so that's I'm intrigued as to, I mean, I've only got one league title, I think, and a promotion. That's not bad going at all. I'm very, very jealous of that. 85%. It feels like it should be more than that. That's very impressive. No, you've only won beaten once. I tell you what, it's still a good. I tell you what, it's very good though. I wish I could do that in a season. Have you done the unbeatables yet? That's what you need to do, is go through unbeaten. Where are you predicted to finish in the promotion in the next league up? We're going to submit this team. We're not going to change too much. I don't want to change too many places there. (6-2) Oh my word. It's pretty easy then, really. Have all your results, but what was your highest victory? Did you get into double figures in the end? No, you've always lost at least one game. It's frustrating, isn't it, really? Especially when you have an unbeatable side and then they go and lose a silly game. Is that normally early on in the season, though? I pick up where we left off. Just go with the faith. Just keep them happy. Let's kick off. I'd like to go through a season when I'm not losing many games. I think the only time I've actually done that, I think the least games I've lost in this season is 2 or 3. And that's when I've been playing as Man United. To be fair, you predicted to finish first in the new league already. Wow. Well, see if you can score as many goals. Are you keeping the same side, or have you made any changes? Because at that point, I don't think I'd want to change anybody, really. Are we not in white? We're in the blue. It feels like this is a wrong angle. It's in the back of the net. We're losing. How are we losing? It's disallowed. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're disallowed. It just feels like we've got the wrong camera angle here somehow. Shout at them. Let's go. I like to get to a point where we can win a trophy. But you've done it already. You've done it already, and I'm kind of jealous a little bit. I'm going to bring it out a little bit just so we can see the pitch properly. Howes on the ball. Plays it out wide. Lovely ball. Oh, that's nicely played. Matthews cuts inside. Cross comes in. Was that a header or a volley? They want you to win the league. Oh, you joking. Most of you players went to better teams in the pyramid. Ouch. So at that point, I mean, if you manage to keep the same side, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do here, trying to keep the same side going all the time. And if they're good enough, there's no reason why they can't stay. I mean, Powell saves it. Well done, son. Stood up to him, though. We've had 9 shots, apparently. I've not seen us have a shot. Apart from that one that hit the bar, I think. Half time. Well, if we can take him to home. Team talk. Assertively say. Keep going this one. They go out there, grab the win. Not happy with performance. We're not doing bad at all, I guess. Don't know really. I know you're capable. We'll go with that one. You weren't that bad. No, you're capable. Biggest win was 7-1. I managed that one. I managed 7-1. I think that's my biggest so far in the non-leaguers, at least anyway. And then we lost 1-0 the game after, which was really bizarre. Offside ref. Oh, good clearance by Murphy. Well done, son. Great tracking back that. High scoring game was 7-2. I think ours was 7. I was saying that 7-1 is 8 or 5-3. 5-3 or a 6-2 I think we've had. Offside again. Fitzgerald doesn't know how to stay onside. Either that or we're playing a very, very high line. He's only... I don't know though. I really don't know, but we'll take it. Demand more, please. Not playing great, are they? At all. Kokoran's just having a... well, poor game. And it's this guy here every time. Matthews just isn't the player that I thought he was going to be. Ivanhoe on the other side. Makinson can come in. I'm tempted to go 2 up front. But we'll see how it goes. It's a throwing. Have we got the ball this time, please? Yeah, ideally I'd like to have a goal now. Score a goal first and I think we'll go on to win it. But... or not lose at least anyway. But anything's possible. We don't want to really another draw. We have the ball here. Curran plants one in. Oh, how's it not in? Non-leaguers, I tell you what, they're just like pub teams, aren't they? That's just awful play, that. Just like the real life. We have the ball again. How's? That's better. Can we land one in? Lovely play. Oh, Murphy, what you done? That's better. Better. One touch football. Beautiful stuff, Macaulay. Lovely ball, back post. What a save. We're going in for it. We're going for the kill here. And it's starting to rain as well. Pearson, play it back to him. Or hold on to it if you like. We're going to go for the draw. I think that's a draw and a replay. You're 2 weeks away from the start of the season. Do you find it a real pain with the summer transfers? Do you tend to go on holiday for a few months? 0-0. How did we get a 0-0? Away from home though. At least we didn't lose. I hate pre-season. Especially when the league finishes in around about the men. You've got June and July virtually. I don't tend to do most of my business until July really. Or just before July, a week before July. So I like to go on holiday for a while. By that time I've lost all my players because I shouldn't have done what I shouldn't have gone on holiday. We don't tend to do well in the VARs. But the fact that we managed to get a result out of it, that means we're going home in the replay. Finished scouting this chap though. Thomas Walker, defender. Yeah, we lost our best defender as well, so that doesn't help us any. And he will be quite a good addition. Very good potential. He is 5'11" though. Him and Gambling, Strachan. We've got Pearson as well. He's a really good. I don't think we need anybody else, so that's the thing. Very strong right, reasonable left foot. I mean, what's this? Is that his ratings? Last 5 matches. Average rating 6.8. So what's he got there? 7.4, 6.3. In the win, a 6.8, 6.4, and 8. Oh, he plays for Atherton. Okay. Well, we're both predicted to finish, win the league. 5-2 favourites. Wow. 2-5. Sorry. What is my? Hang on. Let's have a quick look. I don't know about this chap here. He's unambitious. Consistency is bad. Speed's bad. Technique and unlikely call. Well, we won't bother signing him then. If we just have a look at our predictions. 64 on favourites. Or 3-2. I don't understand why we're favourites actually, to be honest. But if we carry on doing what we were doing, then we should be alright. I'm going to rest the squad again. I want to try and use the same players if I can. Although I am going to change it. We'll rest them for that one day then. How are you doing in your pre-seasons? Are you still battering everybody, and are you still using the same formation? this formation seemed to work with everybody. I'm using it on my Bolton save. Again, it's a little bit hit and miss, but it has stabilised the side now. I mean, we were bottom of the table in the Premiership, but now we're kind of fighting for survival now, I guess, with about 7 games to go. Let's inbox in there. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. We're in the round for the second draw. Draw for the second round even. Let's see who we get. Okay. Oh, we get a home tie against North Greenford if we go through. Is that West Essex? Wessex League Premier, sorry. Another team from there. We've got to play these guys and we're going to play them ones if we go through it. And it's sponsored by Colesberg as well at FA Vars. Wonderful. There's a free crater beer. Actually, I just want to check on as well. What's our finances like? Did we get any money for that? Not an awful lot. Hopefully we'll get something for playing the next game at home. And I don't think we win an awful lot of money in the FA Vars. And then we're away to Stock. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Then we're away to Stockford. Stockford? What? Stockport. Can't get my words out today at all. Thame Rangers at 3-2. So these are all the replays, are they? First round? Oh, some more first round games. Okay. So are you defending now the FA Trophy? Not the FA Vars. What tier are you in? Because there's the FA Trophy, FA Vars, FA Cup. I don't know. There's too many FAs in there. An awful lot of FAs. PSG keeping tabs on big money SPC. That's still going on. You get 30,000 if you win the trophy. Is that the FA Vars? We'll have a look in a second actually. 30 grand. I mean, that is an awful lot, isn't it? That will just wipe our debt out though, I think. I mean, it's a lot of money. I think the FA Cup one, let's just have a quick look on the Vars. Rules. If we get to the final, yeah, 35,000 if you win the FA Vars. Where are we? Are we still in the first round qualifier? Yeah, it's not an awful lot. Yeah, you got to get to the second round before you start. Are we in the qualifying rounds? Oh no, we are in the first round. Okay, we get a little bit of money. Oh, nice. Okay, so we need to get it into the second round, I think. No, reach the 5th round minimum. That's going to be tough. I mean, they're very pleased with everything else. Can't grumble. That's the side he wants us to play. Murphy up there, Miller on the right. You know what? I might give that a go. But I don't want to destabilise everybody that's playing up there at the minute. Macaulay can go back up there. How much have you guys got in the bank? Have you got quite a healthy bank balance? I think we're permanently in the red, I think. It's not an awful lot of money, but the cup runs do help though. Have you got very far in the FA Cup? Because that gives you quite a little bit of money as well, doesn't it? Next on red. House Fitness. You're playing, my friend. We just want to keep the same. Matthew, you're coming out. He's such a disappointment. Right, he's on Kokorum there. Marshall, we're going to swap these two. No, we're not. Marshall's on 20 goals already. 20 goals, I mean, that's just... But look at their results in the last 5 games. Wins and draws. We've been kind of hit and miss. Rowley's a... Wow. I'm going to bring in Makinson, I think. They can stay attacking. Shall we leave it at that? Gambling. I think I need to, don't I? I mean, Strachan's in. I mean, do we put him in? Corum's looking rather tired though. I might bring Meadowcroft in there instead. 13 grand. Oh, that's quite good then. You haven't played an FA Cup game then? Well, are you in tier 9 now, is it? I was going to check on something, wasn't I? Or have I already done that? Right, let's not bottle job this one at least. Anyway, we've got Mark Collins here that can play. Jack Berry. He's another forward we can stick up there. Let's submit this team. Let's see if we can go and finish these guys off. Yeah, we played the FA Cup. We had preliminary and first rounders, but we've not played an FA Trophy. We were in the FA Vars, but not a FA Trophy. I'm just wondering whether that's a North and South thing. I wonder. Give them a bit of a morale boost. Of course, we'd give them a bit of a morale boost because that'd be silly going into a game without that. I wish I had 13 grand in the bank though. I think I should have looked at what we had in the bank actually. Again, am I just playing a different angle? Brown has it. He lamps one over the top. What's the goalkeeper doing? He stood off him. Right, okay, we've got to really come out here now, haven't we? Demand more now. I mean, that's poor. 2 minutes in. We backed off him there, and what are you doing? Who are you? Pearson. He comes back in from injury or suspension, and he does that. Maybe I shouldn't have changed the back four at all. Right, now we have a chance. We need to put the ball in the net as well. And the fact that we've gone behind is it's not great on our part. Generally don't know what to do if we go behind. But Marshall does. Nice, we've got back into the game. 10 minutes in. 7 minutes later or 8 minutes later and we're back on level terms. I'm happy with that, I'm not going to lie. The Ginger Ninja strikes. Coolly plays it past the goalkeeper. Nice. Now can we go on and win this game? Let's see what the character is now. FA Cup games you get loads of money for, even in the preliminary. If you can get up to the first round proper and everything like that, I think you're talking about 20 odd grand by that point. I think. For winning games, that is, and you get money for losing. Not nearly as much though. Rowley down the line. Nope, plays it to Cora and he finds Murphy overlapping. Oh, we see it. It's bounced on top. Oh, we almost had it then. Can we tell them to get a little bit creative now? Looking very tired, our lads though. Not half as tired as what they are, though. Good job it doesn't go on away goals, doesn't it? The fact that we conceded. And, well, we're standoffish. Oh, dear. I just don't get it at all. I'm trying not to get myself really angry and riled up by it. Because this is just... I mean, look at that. Why did he stop? I mean, that's poor. That is really poor. Team talk, aggressive. Where's the passion? Do you want to win this match? Of course we do, boss. Get on with it then. Get creative. Come on. We need to push on. I just feel like we just got the wrong players in all the time. Yellow cards there. Can we get a player on him without them smacking the ball up? They're just playing the Route 1 football, I feel. Powell hasn't... I thought he was going to mess... He did mess it up. He played it directly to them. Can we get a tackle in? I felt like he could get a foot in there. I mean, we've got the ball here. Played it down the line. Marshall, go on then. He's going for it. He's got it. Cross it. Good ball in. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. How are we not winning this? Don't know what happened there though, but we've got players back on the pitch. How is he? How did he hit? How did he miss? Goalkeeper saved it. How? And then they get... That's a good stop. 56 attendance. I can't see any. There's one guy there, I guess, but Makinson, go on, son, before I substitute you. Play the ball. We need to demand a little bit more. Oh, we win the ball there. Howes? Oh, went for goal though. Get creative. A couple of minutes. I'm going to change it if I don't. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. I mean, the goalkeepers are just so bloody awful. Macaulay can come in. Rowley's just been doing sweet FA on that right hand side. Wrong player to have. We're going to bring in, not Jack Berry, we're going to bring Kokorum in there. He can go on attack. We've got to get them all on attacking now. There's nothing more we can do. Howes, you can go attacking. Unleash the beast. I'm wondering whether we should go. If we do that, no. What have I done? Oh yeah, it is the right player. We'll do that. I don't think I want to do anything other than go all out attack. Right, let's go for it. We're 3-1 down. How has it come to this? I want to shout at them some more. Push forward. Come on, 20 minutes. Once again, we're going to fail in a cup game, which when we get to home ground, we should be winning this quite relatively easy. We get it away. Tackle. Anybody just want to hazard a tackle? I honestly thought we'd go there. Well, come up with us playing at home, we could win this. Oh, that's a load of bollocks. Oh. Corner ball. And we're the ones that's supposed to be attacking. Why are we not attacking? Good block. Why are they not attacking? Is there something wrong with this? Why are we not attacking? Come on. We're playing at home. Wow, that's a big ricochet and Kokorum comes away with it. Go on then. You're in and goal. Play it across the goal. Right, Howes gets one back. Right, everybody forward. Tactics. We've got to push everybody forward, haven't we? We're going to bring in. We're not. We're going to do that. How's you? Oh, we've made too many substitutions already. Can you swap round? You can swap round that way instead. Advanced playmaker on attack. Let's go for it. Everybody's on attack. Push up. Push up. Push up. Push up. Push forward. Let's get this equaliser. Can we do it this time round? Get it to penalties. I don't mind. As we've pushed everybody up, we've got nobody be at the back. Get the ball. Get the ball. We can't find a man. Really? From that point, 3 minutes of added time. We're struggling here. Oh my god. Oh my word. We're the ones that's supposed to be... That's a load of garbage. Absolute garbage. There's... I just don't get this at all. I really don't. It's like a win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. It's ridiculous. I can't... They can't stabilise themselves. And the fact that we're losing... I mean, we only got 80 attendance as well, whatever, or 56. I mean, it's the fact that we've had loads of shots, apparently. Here they come again. No, we win the ball this time. Well done. In your own time, pal. You know, it's not as if we're winning. Right, Kokorum, Pearson, over the top. Again, we're just not passing the ball. It's absolutely awful. I've got to try and get myself not riled up about it. Because the thing is, though, it's the game is so frustrating sometimes. I mean, we're at home. We had 20 shots. That is so annoying. So annoying. No excuses for not winning that game. I mean, for goodness sake, it's a home game. We received £318. That's all we get for losing. Oh well, it does mean we just concentrate on the league now. I mean, how... I still don't understand how we lost that game. I just don't understand how we lost that game. We're predicted to finish top of the table and go quite far. And we can't even do that. I mean... It's games like that that I really do... lower your confidence down a lot more. Right, no, we're not ahead of anybody by a long way. 3 points off the leaders. Stockport coming up next. I'm not resting anybody. They can go and nick us. I don't care now. We have to, I think we have to go for 2 up front. I don't know how we're going to do it. Now we've got wingers. I'm wondering. I don't really want to change formation if I can avoid it. I mean, 4-2. We draw 0-0 at their ground. And we lose 4-2 at home. Just some silverware. I know we won the league, but some silverware would be nice. And we're going to have long breaks. I mean, there's a 2-week break there. That's something to look forward to, isn't it? Oh, dear, dear, dear. And we would have had a home tie in the next round as well. Just out of interest, what are our finances? Not an awful lot. Not even attendance or anything like that. It's just rubbish, isn't it? We need a decent centre back, a right winger, great Dorney. We're going to scout you. We're going to scout Pattison. Scout a right back. Possibly another goalkeeper as well. I'm going to do that. Giorgio. No. He wants to change the whole side. And you know what? I wouldn't blame him. We're going to have 3 forwards on there. You know what? That isn't so bad a side. I'm going to say yes for the time being. We'll have a look at it closer to the game, I guess. Right, okay. We just need to let that slide. And hopefully everybody's going to be fit enough to take these guys on. Kokoran, do we praise her? I'm not in the praising mood at the minute. As we have the first save of the evening, 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm doing it fortnightly or monthly, actually, to be fair. That's our third game we've played already. Oh, dear me. maybe we might come lucky in the league and just concentrate on the league. That's all we need to do. Well, we survived last season. We're going to do a little bit better this season, I think. Stockport, Abbey, Lancaster, the games that we should be winning comfortably. I feel. Berry, you're playing for the first team. You're not going to... We've got two out of our best forwards on the wings. How do I feel about that? And then a forward up front. It could work for us, actually. Not bothered about FA Cup now. It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. Pete Tong. One loss and the draw. They've beaten Sniffle or Shifnal. No, don't. I tell you what, I thought that was. Thought we swapped the side then. Marshall on that side. Can you play there? You can play as an inside forward on a inverted winger. Let's do that. Swap them two round. That's better. I want to bring in Gambling for Strachan. I thought we had another right back, but I don't think we have we? Murphy can play there actually, and he's a very good wing back as well. Actually, we're going to try and shall we go wing backs? He's better as a full back, so we'll leave that as it is. Powell, forget about it, my lad. You can come in for Collins. Collins, you can. You do quite well actually for us. Are they all fit and rearing to go? I don't think there's much choice, is there? I think that's what we need to do. Right, okay, let's move along. Attacking, short passing. Is there anything else I really need? Play down the left and right. Attacking width. Be more expressive. More direct passing, I think. Don't pee around with it. Mix crosses in. What about this? Distribute to the flanks. Okay. High line. Use offside traps. Not really worked for it, has it? At all. Right. Let's submit this team then. Let's go for it. What's wrong with you, Jack Sparrow? Go and attack up there. You're the same as Kokorum, really, but we've got two experienced forwards on the wings. That could be something a little bit different. 4-3-3, interesting. A little bit of a morale boost. Until they win, I don't want to cheer them on anymore. It's an empty stadium. Evening kickoff. It's an empty stadium. I don't like that, as we don't win the ball there. We thought we won it there, but we didn't, clearly. As Lonsdale plays it all the way back to the Prince. He's got a very, very good kick on him. Well, I say very good kick, a very long kick. It's a good block. There we go. See the whole pitch now. 1 minute 30 in, and they have a chance on. Wow, the Prince catches it. Now these guys are near the bottom, and it's why are we being what's happening here? Get creative, guys. Come on. This formation is supposed to be attacking football. Why are we not attacking? Demand more. Waiting for something to happen. If we can't beat these, then you can kiss really the first position. Goodbye, Coin Gambling does pick it up, plays it all the way back to the Prince. He's got a little bit of time. Then hoofs it up over the top. Then he gets hoofed back, but Murphy does win it on the chest, in fact, as Marshall wins it. Makinson over to Corcoran going wide. Berry, play it out wide. Lonsdale. Corcoran, it's Corran this time. Come on, guys. I mean, we've had 11 shots apparently. We've only seen the one. We go a goal up and we probably won't lose. But we've got to get that goal up. Makinson plays the lovely ball into Berry, who's not finding the net. Marshall, I think, needs to be up there. We're giving Berry the chance, though. I think it's an ideal opportunity against a team like this. Howes, don't... Oh, for goodness sake. We've got a lot of covering there. That's good. What's happened here? Free kick. He's going to play that guy in there. It's another good stop. And they're getting the chances. I mean, these guys are supposedly supposed to be the whipping boys, I think, of the division. Doesn't seem that way to me. And I think they're going to have around about 60, 70 people attending. I'm going to have the league table in there instead. It is a winnable game, though. Disappointing half, right. Can we go and show some passion out there, do you think? And the game's just ticking away, and the chances are coming, but half chances, one chance. And once again, we find ourselves under the attack once again. Murphy collects the ball, plays it over, beautiful ball over to Berry. He had to finish it. First goal of the season, first for the club as well, I think. It is. Wonderful goal. Well took, and it's a beautiful ball by Murphy over the top. That's very well played to get his first goal. And I think we need somebody like Marshall running onto that, which we will do in a second. I think a couple of more minutes and then we'll just change a few things around. 23 shots we've had. Right, we'll pause it there. We are going to put Marshall up front, I guess. Just a bit further up. Berry can come off, well played. And we're going to bring in Matthews. We're going to give Matthews another attempt. I just don't know what his beef is, what his problem is, why he can't play. Collins can come in for Curran. And you can ball winner. Let's use you as a ball winner, I suppose. Do we need to bring anybody else in? Ivanhoe for Corcoran. He's not had the best of games, has he? Right, we'll just change them guys up the top to see what happens. Rightio, back on it. We're keeping tabs with everybody else anyway up there. But a win away from home is a win away from home, which can we hang on to it? A win away from... Oh, for goodness sake! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We've been happy with the 1-0. We get it away. Playing it wide. Matthews. Go on, cross it. Marshall, my lad. Well done. 22nd goal of the season. I thought we threw it away. Yeah, that's no problem, Coops. Don't worry. We seem to be having issues here as well, actually, to be perfectly honest. It just... the rate just keeps going down, up and down, up and down. It's just ridiculous. And I think it's because everybody's at home. Although it's not, it's normal time to anybody else, I guess. But I think the more people are using it, and I think it's just the way of the world at the minute, isn't it, really? We're going to break the internet. Stephen Moore retired after a 43-goal season. Flipping out. Oh, are you able to find another forward, though, to replace him? No, not with Virgin, with BT. It's the it was Infinity when it came out, but it's Halo now or something. I know we can't get Virgin over where we are. It's a new housing estate, so it's they haven't got the Virgin pipes down. Typically, as you think they would put them down there, wouldn't you? But yeah, Virgin's supposed to be pretty good, isn't it? If we could go we're looking to move home eventually in the next year or so. Obviously, when all this is cleared up, but that's lucky. That is a very lucky result. That we got away with it. So yeah, BT's hit and miss. But saying that, there's 5 of us here. We all operate some form. We've all got a telly in the rooms. So obviously we've got 3 kids and 2 teens. Well, not 2 teens. One's in the 20s now. She's 21 this. Is she 21 this year? I think she's 21 this year. The next one's 19, and then I've got my youngest who's still at school. He's 15. I think he'll be 15 in a couple of months. So imagine they're always on the phones. They've got their tablets or whatever. They've got a computer or they've got their consoles. There's always some form of internet, and the fact that they're all playing and all using the internet from the minute you wake up to the second you go to sleep. The internet does pretty well though. I can't argue, and we're able to work from home as well, so we can't really moan too much about it. You found 2 young strikers, and hopefully they can pick up. Well, with any luck, it's finding the strikers, isn't it? I mean, we've got 2 good strikers here. Potential issue with Gilchrist. Macaulay, sort it out. Yulf. Yeah, he drops. You with Virgin ever is really? They're all having problems with Virgin. That's because he's ploughing all his money into the Atlantic, isn't he? Virgin Atlantic, or his little island. It's supposed to have really pretty. I mean, we're on a plan with BT that we're guaranteed so many, whatever speed it is. I mean, when you think with Virgin, you can get what, over 100? Is it 100 meg or whatever it is? We have a guaranteed 70. It's guaranteed no matter what. It should never go below 70. Oh, we're into 3rd spot now. We've got 7 days to the next game. But there will be a time where, when we do move, we want to have the option to have Virgin though. But is that all around the country then with Virgin then? The whole problem. Kind of sucks if you need to work from home or play online. Because to be perfectly honest, if we lost the internet, there would be a hell to play. Because who's out injured spraying the ankles? Oh no. We're at home to Abbey Hulton. We need to beat them. Someone was just injured out for 6-7 weeks. God, that's I mean, is that pretty good? 500 megs per second, that's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, if that's like what we have 70, then yeah, that 500 is pretty wicked. I think that's the only reason we want to move over to Virgin, because obviously the speed's so much better and so much quicker. What are their customer services like? Do you get dealt with straight away? mean, we were without internet for a couple of days when we had a problem because we just lost everything. BT came and sorted it out straight away virtually, and they refunded us for a couple of days that we didn't have it, even though they like sorted it the following day. So I wasn't going to say no, but we didn't even have to chase it. All over the country. That's pretty good, 78. Yeah, we have a minimum 70. And when you think we have that, and we've got 5 people operating numerous devices, it is pretty good. I can't moan, but I would like a little bit better, especially with how much we're paying. Though I think it's more line rental that we're bloody paying for, which is really excessive. We don't have a phone. We just have the mobiles, and so nobody really rings us on the phone. We just have to have the phone line in order to have the internet. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they had it since September last year, so you're not doing too bad then. If it's all over the country, there's not a lot you can do about it. It just kind of sucks. I mean, I've heard various people who have had Virgin, which they have turned around and said the customer service was really bad. But I mean, that was some time ago, a few years back. I mean, I don't know if the customer service have improved. I'm assuming they have done. They would have had to, but I don't know how quick they are at resolving things. But praise Maker's training, really. I'm not going to praise him. It looks awful. Oh, look at this one then. Gabriel Sully, will you come to us? Midfield. Ball winning midfielder. Can we have you in there? It could work for us. Let's offer you a try. If you're decent, then we'll bag you. What about you, Jacob? Not looking for any more strikers, I don't think. We'll just scout him. Team advice. Now I'm going with what we had before. I've reached 400 games in management. It's not bad. We seem to have the better of the time with West Didsbury. Starting to get a little bit dark now as well. I'll just switch this light on at the back. Okie dokie. Right, let's move along. One day for this big game. Miller, what's wrong with you? Someone's made you an offer. Don't go. Your last game of the pre-season. I tell you, that's July then, all sorted. What's happened here? Oh, yes, we're going to have you. Yeah, send your results through. I mean, am I going to be jealous? Can we get... I mean, they like him, don't they? I'm very tempted to... You know what? I'm going to see if we can approach to sign him straight away. Important player. Well, why do you have to go and do that? Suggest. He's coming down, isn't he? Okay, exit tours. He might come. Might want to come later on, maybe. Finish on him. Zach Cash, what a name. Grant Dorney, another midfielder. 3 and a bit stars, seems to be okay. A winger though. Matthews is supposed to be a lot better, but I don't think he is. Corners, I mean, I might offer you a trial as well, actually. Let's offer you a trial, young man. praise Kokora and do. Yeah, we should. Really? Ooh, okay. We might try that then. We'll see what happens as well. If we praise him as well. I've never done that actually, to be honest. I didn't know there was an option to do that. But if he rejects it, then we'll do it. I wasn't aware that you could actually do that. You learn something every day. I'm still learning on this game. I mean, as much as I love it, it's just so frustrating. Dorney, you can come on trial as well. Let's see what sort of thing they give him. We've already accepted a 3.5 star. Or is that 2.5 star? Did he reject? We don't know. Right, okay, 3 o'clock kickoff. Abbey. This is a must win. Clearly. I mean, Abbey were doing well last season. This season they've just fallen apart. Home game. Right, okay, who have we got? We've got 2 Gilchrist. Do we play him? Where is he? Right back. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't he? We could do that. Put Murphy up there. We've been Gilchrist. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go with Miller. We're going to go with Miller. He can play either, can't he? He's better as a fullback, though. Berry can come off. We're going to bring in Marshall. Lovely. Kokorin was our star striker last season. He's playing second fiddle this season, unfortunately. Bless him. Macaulay Collins. We'll have you a ball winner instead. Okay, that might work for us. Agafor, sweeper, keeper, and defend. You stay in goal then, my son. Have you tried that instant result thing there? Because I've never tried that before. I was tempted to kind of use it. It might make the season go very, very quick. But we're not going to use it this time round. Murphy, why? No, we don't want you on that. Winger on support. Yeah, we'll leave Kokorum there as it is. Rowley. Oh, these guys are all fit. Well, in fact, they all are, aren't they? Meadowcroft, can you come in? I'm not. It's Matthews. You know what? You can come out. I'm not impressed with him at all. He's supposed to be really good, but that, I mean, look at that. It's supposed to be pretty good. Why is he not really good? He can play fullback as well, actually. That's another reason why we picked him up as well, because he can play both positions. Right, okay, submit the team. Let's see if we can bag ourselves another victory. We only did it by the skin of our teeth last time round. I mean, look at that. I mean, what sort of formation is that? 4-1-3-1-1. What? It's all bizarre. Maybe that's why they're losing quite a few games. We'll go with the faith. There we go. Lovely. Let's kick off. And let's jump straight into the game. Group huddles. And away we go. Wow, someone's cracking outside. 10 minutes gone, not really doing an awful lot. We do have the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Lovely ball out to Kokorum though. Go wide, or not, into Curran. Curran then plays it back to him. Cross comes in, back post, nobody there. Miller picks it up. We're going to go back down the left hand side, I think. Look at that. Lay it off, or not. Well, it doesn't really. It's offside. How can it be offside? He got a foot in there. I didn't see him run off that far though. We do put the ball in the back of the net now though, so hopefully we might get another chance. Over the top. Nope. They look like prison people, don't they, when they're out on probation or something. That's offside. That's offside! Oh, for goodness sake. I tell you what, it's so frustrating. It really is. And we go a goal behind at home. I mean, the prison guard, Lowe, plays the ball through to Wootton. He's offside. I'm sorry, he's offside. And the Prince, what on earth is that? Use your hands to stop the ball. Right, okay, get creative. 25 minutes gone in the first half. We've not really done an awful lot at all. This formation's so frustrating. I don't get why it's not working that well. Come on. Oops, play. Really half time, seriously. Where's your desire to win? Show some passion now. Come on. We're all fired up. We're ready. I mean, granted, most of our players look absolutely battered though, but beside the point, as we're still in their half. Mason plays it back. Miller plays it back post. Anybody? No. You're joking me. How is this happening? Please tell. Demand more. Goalkeeper. Lovely ball up there. We do win it though. There's a police car racing by. Mason tries to catch the goalkeeper off his line. I mean, for goodness sake, why? What a waste. Why are you not winning the ball? We do win the ball. No, we don't. We're just standing around watching them. I don't get it. I don't get it. Got to go two up front. Ivanhoe can come on. Go winger on attack. You are a winger on attack. You can go on attack. And we can bring in Howes. And you can go on attack as well. I just don't understand why all of a sudden they just don't want to win games. I don't get it at all. I mean, how can we be losing to this lot, really? I'm not going to attempt to have a shot on goal. At all. I don't get it. I don't get this at all. Oh, my word. If we can't beat teams who are down at the bloody bottom of the table, I mean, they're there for goodness sake. They were at the bottom. I just don't get it. I mean, that formation was flawless in the pre-season. Started off well, and now all of a sudden it's a win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Why is this formation not working? Am I doing something completely wrong? I mean, that game we should have won. 6 points behind the leaders. If we need to get to second base at least, second spot. He's injured. He's out for a couple of days. Wonderful. I just don't understand what's happening with this game at all. I am tempted now with a 4-2-4 formation. That's what I want to do. Forget the attacking midfielder, Rob, because they clearly can't play. to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm frustrated as hell. I think this is how the Lincoln United job went, and I gave up and I looked for somewhere else to manage. Looks like Duncan Ferguson has been sacked by Doncaster. Or Darren Ferguson, should I say. And now he wants to swap the whole side again. Why are you doing this to me? That could be quite the suggestion. Just kick a load of first teamers out. They think they've got the monopoly. I mean, Lancaster have just beaten Padiham 4-2. Right, okay, let's get into the next game. I'm wondering whether I'll change the formation altogether. I don't know. How can you do it with that formation? To be honest, my pre-season was pretty good, and the first month of the season was pretty good as well, and then it's just fallen apart after that. But that's good. Some good results there though. 7-1, 2-1, 4-1. A 3-0 against Aldershot, and Cambridge you beat as well. I mean, these aren't low teams, are they at all? Or you're in the FA Cup extra though, preliminary round. First taste of FA Cup then for you. Very, very good results though. Very good results. Bosnich, really? Oh, Bonic. Okay. Let's have a look at you. Offer trial. And then just clear all. I don't know what to do. It's killing me that this just isn't working at all. I don't understand why it isn't. You've changed your formation now. Oh, I'm on the brink of changing mine though, to be honest. There's that formation I'd like to go back. Well, have. I'm not too. Do we go with that one? It still leaves one up front, which I'm not too chuffed about. I want to go the 4-2. I'm going to go 4-2-4. 4-2-4. Marshall's not fit. Of course he isn't. Current isn't fit. That's why I suggested that one. One tip. Isn't that much different to that one, really, is it? Apart from he's more isometrical. We could try that. I'm at loss now. 4-2-4. That's what I want to go. That is exactly where I want to go. But I don't know who can play up there though. Although he can play there though. Do we use you as a we'll use you as a target man. How tall are you? 6 foot. Okay. I'm not so sure I like that though. Give you pressing forward on attack. Okay, we'll give that a go. We'll try it. I'm going to try this formation. I just can't. I just don't know what to do or what to think. I'm just at a loss. I mean, goals are just silly goals we're giving away. Rowley can play though. He can cover ball winner. That's what you can do. You and Howes can play in the middle. Murphy, you're not fit enough. That's exactly what I want to do as well, though, to be fair. 4-2-4. Who knows? It could all change, I guess. Let's change a few things here. Focus on the left and right. Overlap. Do we overlap? Play out of defence. I don't want to play out of defence. Hit early crosses when we can. Take that off. Just let them play. Mix crosses. Direct. More direct. Bit more tempo. Run out the defence. Be more expressive. Just take that off. Distribute quickly. Take short kicks. Can do that, I guess. Prevent the goalkeeper. I mean, does that really matter though? Preventing the goalkeeper distribution? I don't think it really does. Play the offside trap. We'll try it. It's not really working very often, is it? That'll do. We'll leave it at that. Okay, submit this team. I really just don't know what to think anymore. It's just really frustrating. I mean, now they're playing that formation again. Oh, come on. I think it's just fixed. Hi there, Joshy. How are you doing? It's just fixed, Coops. It really is. I just don't know what to think about these teams anymore. They're just so tough. We'll go with the faith. Hey, you haven't got long, Josh, have you, to get your Xbox back? So that few, is it Wednesday, Thursday? Right, can we beat these guys then? 4-2-4 formation. We don't want positive, though, do we? We got. Well, we've put the ball in the back of net. Jack Berry's gone and got his second goal of the season. It's Berry with a goal. Excuse me. It's a great finish, though. He's literally all on his own in the centre, wasn't he? Lovely stuff. Okay, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. That might put a little bit of faith into this side now. .25 minutes gone. How are you getting on in your save? You still playing, Joshua? Or Joshy? You still playing? It's only a matter of time before we go and concede another one. No, we get a block in. That's good. They've got Jack Nicholson. They've got Higgins. Watmore. Wow. Your namesake scored there. Saved it then. Saved us. We're in third spot though at the moment. So as long as we shouldn't have lost the last game. Tries to thread it over the top. Not working there. That's a good ball out wide. Meadowcroft plays it in. Berry again. It's hit and miss at the minute. I'm not going to lie. It's frustrating as hell is what I'm going to say. And sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. And we're losing silly games. We're winning this one though. Is he? He's really good, is he? I'm going to see if I can see him on here. I doubt very much I'll have him. They might be retired by the time I come to use him. But Rowley, that's a good ball through to him. Slots it past the goalkeeper. Rowley with his first goal of the season, I think. Lovely stuff. How are you getting on in your season, though? Oh, it's half time. And we've scored 32 goals now. So we are scoring goals. Excellent effort. And this time they are playing well. We have got a different side though. Rowley over the top. That should have been buried. It should have been a goal. They're all fired up and we want to fire ours up as well. Get creative. They're inspired. He's a centre-back. We lost our best centre-back in the last stream, I think it was. And that's kind of messed us a little bit at the back. So trying to get stability at the back, it's not working. Andy Murphy can come in for Macaulay. He's not really done anything. I'm going to bring Kokora. He's not fit. Although I'm going to bring Ivanhoe in, actually. Ivanhoe can play that role. And Kokorum can come up front. Both pressing forwards on attack. You're third. You were first. How far you got left of your season? You can't be that bad though. I mean, we've struggled to get. We're not drawing games. It's a win or loss. In top and bottom of it, and we do concede silly goals. I mean, like you see this one. Oh, he saved it. We leave them wide open. We leave them wide open at the back, and they just don't want to know. Don't want to close down or anything. Cross comes in, and wow, what a dive for a catch by Powell in goal. We just need to. Oh, that's a headed on, but to nobody. Berry's run onto it. Having two up front, it's nice to have two up front again. I think I may have to go with two up front. Oh, for goodness sake. Not when that happens. Not when that happens. I mean, where's the defence? I mean, that is absolutely pathetic at the back. I mean, who was that? Gambling. That's why he doesn't play. We've got Pearson, who's not playing. Strachan is. Right, okay, I don't think we've got anybody else now, have we? Don't concede another one. Oh, he's giving it away. Berry tries to get. He does get on the end of it. Kokorin's on it now. He should finish it. I thought he was going to. You're in March now already, so you're near the end of the season. How did you get on in Europe? Are you still in it? Rowley. Oh, good ball in, Rowley. Can we get on it? Howes to Lonsdale. Nobody there, but Murphy's on the back post. Plays it in. Curran, 3-1. We're bouncing back with a win. And it's just before we go on a 2-week break, I think. Might have to try and get a friendly in. But Murphy did really well there to put that ball back in right under the head of the goalkeeper. Just palms thin air. Love it. Absolutely love it. Have you played your first game, Coops? First game in the FA Cup yet? Zadiku is coming forward. I mean, a minute to go. I mean, there's still, because we could still crumble. Oh, well played, Berry. Oh, he's on his way. Go on, son. You've got so many players in front of him. I cross it. Oh, he tried to be fair. And he's just left us short at the. I mean, that's offside. It is. You're in the quarterfinals now. Wow, and you're losing. Is that just the first? Is that the first leg you're losing? I think it was offside, wasn't it? I think. I'll accept that. I'll accept an offside. Come on, Strachan, in your own time. Just take it. We're waiting for the run for Berry. Could we have found ourselves another spot-on striker? You're out of the FA Cup. Oh, you lost to City. How far in the FA Cup were you? Did you get to the quarters in that as well? It's 4-1. We're bounced back with a victory. And it's still going on, actually. Goalkeeper saved it. I mean, it is on borrowed times now we're in, and that's it. Game over. That's a lot better. And to do that away from home, I mean, that is I'm pleased with that. I'm just wondering whether with hopefully they'll embrace this formation. We've got 11 days to the next game. Do we rest our players or do we get a friendly in? Third position, 3 points off, 2 points off second spot. They want us to finish in the top 2. But if we're going to finish second, I'd rather finish top. We've got Prestwich in the next game. Right, okay, let's just have a look at the schedule. I mean, this is what we've done since we had a relatively good pre-season. Then we lost to these guys here. We just couldn't do anything about that. We just lose to them all the time. Then we had a pretty good August, and then it's just gone tits up. Quite literally. It's like a win-loss, win-loss, win-loss situation. So, odds on, we're going to lose that game. But November's always a tough month, really, right before Christmas, I guess, obviously. 2 home games, 2 away games to come. And we have got a little bit of a break. So, we're trying to go and... You got to the 5th round. That's harsh either way, isn't it? We just played Lancaster Tuesday. I'm going to get another one in on Saturday. If it's worth it. Any of these? Probably not actually. We'll cancel it. We'll just get going. How are you getting in your FA Cup tie, Coops? Have you managed to? Have you progressed? Let's just have a look at your team once again. You've got a poacher and an attacking forward, inverted winger. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty standard. They play people at their strengths. I like it. The turn of the year go on a great run. Well, I'm hoping we can do something like that. You beat Wesley one. Who's that? Wesley scored for you, has he, Josh? Well, you need to get to the start of the year. Hopefully, you should be okay, I guess. But tell me how you get on in the FA Cup, because I'm intrigued, because you were in the preliminaries, weren't you? I'm intrigued by that one. See how far you can get in the FA Cup and how much money you can bag. Oh, you're just about to. Oh no, it hasn't overheated, has it, or anything like that, has it? Praise Berry's performance. We're going to praise him. Well done, Berry. I hate it when it runs slow. Really do. I mean, although this one just seems to be running a little bit quicker though. Quicker than normal. I'm just going to ignore everything on here. What's this? He's coming on a trial. And same with him as well. I don't recall them on a trial, but... Scott Vernon, no, you're not going on a B licence. Martial's having a good game, is he? What, have you got Martial? Of course you have, I remember now, yes. Midfielder, 20 years old. Inverted. We could do somebody on the left hand side, but then again, we've got fours that can play there. But if we're going to go 2 up front, Meadowcroft's not the only person we could do with somebody else as well. Let's have a look at your report. You would be. What about Meadowcroft? Are you not same as Meadowcroft? It's an inverted winger there. We'll see what you like, my lad. Up to him. As we try and go through these games. Oh, just take these off. These are really hurting my eyes at the moment. Now I can't see a thing. Oh dear. That's poor. I'll be squinting my eyes in a minute, like just like that. It's got stuff in here again. Right, okay. let's see if we can just give my eyes a little bit of a break, I think. How well are we doing for time? Oh, I've got a bit of time going. Right, see if we can get through November. With a lot of with just league games to go, it's going to be relatively quite easy, I think. I'd rather just concentrate on the one competition than so many, but I do like the distraction. And also it gives the players time to bond together as well, doesn't it, really? Hopefully I don't have to read anything at small print, because I'm not going to be able to manage it. John Stones has scored for you. 2-0 up. Get out of here. Who are you playing against? Or is this the Europa League game? What's going on? We could sign Bonish. We could. We might not. Trial has ended. Right. Let's see if he's open for talks then. Important player. No. You can play there though. He's not fully convinced. Okay. He's down to £100. Now, I'm not going to quibble over this, but we could do something like this. 75. Just please do something. Right, okay. Let's give you £20 a goal bonus. Let's give you £80. Let's give you £10 of that. I want this guy. Yes, we've got him. Nice. You could be going into the semi-final. Also, you're 2-0, 2-1 up on aggregate. And who is it you're playing against? Sorry. Arsenal. You're playing against Arsenal. Wesley's injured. Oh dear. Oh dear. We managed to get Sully though, so that's good. Sully is going to be playing in midfield, ball winning midfield, and he looks top notch as well. 23 years old. Very strong right foot. He can play on the right hand side then, but he can play as a ball winner, isn't he? He is indeed, and he can play any other position as well. Can he play up there? Not so great. What about there? Okay. Not so bad there. Yeah, in the centre, ball winner. Oh, look at that. I mean, he is fitting the bill. Somewhat wicked there. Alex Curran, you could be ousted out, I'm afraid. Aggression and bravery, that looks pretty good. Where's he been? He's been at Hull. He's been at Guiseley as well. And we managed to bag him. Okay, right. Solid midfielder. We're building again, people. We're building again. Igalo's on. Oh, you've not been playing him? Oh, you cruel person. Have you not given Igalo any game time? I suppose he's well into his 30s now, isn't he? What, about 2-3 seasons in? Damien Jacob. We've just found ourselves a spot on. Well, then again, you are a winger as well. I mean, if we got rid of Matthews, because he's absolutely rubbish. I mean, Matthews is supposed to be brilliant. He's not. Pros, philosophies. Matches a couple of new signing philosophy. Okay, right. I thought it was philosophical. That's the word I'm trying to say. I don't know if I really want to try you or not. Let's keep scouting you, see if you're any good. We're going to praise Kokorum. I mean, that's a good play by our guys today. Jack Berry. He scored a goal or two, and he's not been very impressive, has he? 8 days to go. I mean, I am struggling without my glasses, I have to say, but we'll just have to get used to it. Because sometimes it really does hurt with the glasses. I mean, granted, the lighting in here is not the best, but we'll just get over it. Maybe I just need a magnifier on the screen so I can see it. Maybe I need to do that. Agalo's 32. Oh, he's still got a bit of time. I think he's retired on mine. He will be. I'm 10 seasons in. He should be retired. You know what? I'm just going to have a look. See how he has done. If it'll let me. Let's have a look. Now if we put E. Nothing for Igalo at all. Wow. He's either not in the game or he's retired. That's a shame. Are these your expectations? Promotion by winning the league. Reached the second qualifying round minimum. Reached the final of that. Is that because you won the FA Vars? You got a £500 transfer budget. That's going to be pretty tough. But if you can hold out, if you do pretty well there, I mean, as long as you just meet them, you should be okay. But winning the league as well, it's going to be a tough one with a new division and everything. But I've seen people do it though. I've been watching a few streamers where they have been playing non-league and they're just going straight after one or the other, win after win after win, and I just don't get it. I think mine's broken. I think that's what I'm putting it down to. It's the FA Vars, but I mean, don't tell me Abbey are in the cup game, for goodness sake. Yeah, so you are the holders really then. The thing is, you've already won it, so do you really want to win it again? If you want someone who's just going to pass the ball from side to side, then probably he has experience. How long have you got left in the game? I suppose in a position like that, are you going defensive though? Abbey lost 2-1 to Main Road and we lost to them. How can we lose to that bunch of garbage? 27 points, we're 3 off the leaders. We've still got a week to go. He has experience. Well, yes, I guess he has. He's got experience of going from left to right, but not forward. I'm surprised you still got Matic. How old is he now? He must be near retirement, surely. Who have you got in midfield? Oh, you're early in the 55th minute. Oh, I'd wait until about 20 minutes to go. I'd wait till about 20 minutes to go before you do anything too drastically, because you might push on and get a third, unless it's not looking that way. But I'd try and wait on as long as possible. I played a game earlier on with my Bolton save, and we won at home to Everton, and Everton were just piling everything into us, and we just couldn't get out of our half. The fact that our goalkeeper, he was absolutely amazing. He just kept them out, and to be honest, I don't think I made a substitution. If I did, I made 1 or 2, but I didn't really change the midfield at all because they were playing so well. I didn't want to upset the apple cart. So, however, it is a European game, so you don't really want to mess it up if you can avoid it. I'd wait until around about the 65th, 70th minute to bring him on, just in case. And then backs to the wall, I guess. That's where you want all your experienced players coming on. just to see it out. So I can remember United playing in the brought Fellaini on, and I can't remember who it was against. And he went to score an own goal, so it didn't really work for United at that point. Also, you got a pretty good midfield then. Maddison, Guendouzi, and is that Nakamba? I'm not sure who that lad is though, but Guendouzi is more of an attacking midfielder, isn't he? I don't know. I don't know. Who would you swap out? Great Dawn, his trial has ended. Was he any good? That's the question. Reports and anything at all. He would. We have got another. Yeah, he'd be a winger though, wouldn't he? Winger instead of Matthews. I think that's possibility. If you're any, I mean, you've got a very good, very bad, weakest attribute, lack of determination. Oh, that's not going to look good already, is it? What if we do a comparison against Matthews? It's probably not going to be fair on the lad, but let's have a look. Although Dawn is in yellow, he's got good speed, vision, and aerial. Or not so much on the defending, which I don't really want him to defend. Physicals, slightly worse. He's got good vision, so he's more likely to cross the ball a bit bad. But Matthews, I could have him at right back, couldn't I guess? Because that's where he is. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Let's offer to sign him. Breakthrough prospect. Let's just offer you just a little bit less. There, what about that? I'll take that. And we'll bag another one in. Oh, does he? I wasn't aware. To be honest, I've not heard of him. Hang on a minute. Let me get my glasses on. No, the name doesn't ring a bell. I don't understand. But I don't. Like I say, I mean, we haven't watched football for a long, long time, to be honest. His trial finishes, we did offer him. Who would you bring off though? Yeah, you'll take him off. That would probably be a good call. But who's better, him or Guendouzi? Because I think at that point, I probably more than, well, it depends who's more tired, who's not playing very well, and who's more defensive out of Nakamba and Guendouzi. Because I'll take the one that's least defensive off. But if I was in that situation, I'd take off the one that's playing badly. And who's making more mistakes as well. That's what I would do. Go on, can you imagine you get to the semi-final? Who you get in the semi-final, do you know? Has the draw been made for that already? Are you still 2-0? I'm proper excited. Wish I could go on a cup run. Cup run means money. I haven't even checked what our bank balance was. Let's do that now, actually. 33 in the red. It doesn't really matter at this point. We've lost £12,000 this month. What on? Staff wages. There must be something. Oh, hang on. What's this? Other. Well, that narrows it down, doesn't it? What's other? Well under on wage budget. Right, okay, let's continue. We're getting to the November games finally. No big. There's not really many big scores going on and around the grounds though. The FA Vars are still carrying on. Yeah, yeah. If that's the case, yeah, I'd take Guendouzi off as well. Yeah, I thought he was a bit more attacking. He's a good player as well, I think, Guendouzi. I think Arsenal have done pretty well with him. But I think at the minute, because he's young, he's quite rash, isn't he? So, I mean, it's been a long wait to get to this game, though, I tell you. I'm absolutely sweating buckets here. Some homegrown stuff. Kisuju. Are you still with us? Are you still with us? You're under 23s, you're a midfielder. In fact, you could play midfield as well, can't you? Why have I not thought about you? You're a DLP as well, centre midfield. You're not very good though, that's the issue, isn't it? That was the problem. You're alright in the last tier, but this tier, I don't think you are good enough. We've got Andrew Dodd. Another midfielder there. We could do... Just checking some of these guys out. Goalkeeper we could possibly have a look at. Mark Robinson from Barton Town. Okay, let's... I want to scout these. Can we not scout them? Why can we not scout them? What are you like then? Aggression. Defender. You're a stopper. Would you be any good though? Not particularly. If you're a standout player, then yes. You're 3-0 up after 30 minutes. What, using the 4-2-4? That's a good... Is that the first game of the season, Coops? Or is that your FA Cup game? I tell you what, you've you know how to play the game. That's for sure. I'd like to be winning games quite comfortably. I'm not going to lie. Monaco, Celtic, Rennes and Atlanta have lost their best players. First game of the season. I tell you what, 5-1. I think that'll finish. You'll get a few goals in there. Is that who remains in the Is it Wolves still in the competition, Joshy? You still got Wolves in there. The tougher teams. Is it Wolves and Roma? Your forwards got 2 goals already. Flipping heck. I tell you what, you know how to... How do you pick the players that you buy or get in? I'm intrigued. Is it just pot luck? By just scouting or giving players trials? FA Cup shock, the People's Pension Stadium. Crawley lose to Ebbsfleet. Ooh. I am jealous though. You're getting results just like that. I mean, I take it you're unbeaten. This will be you'll be unbeaten after this game, won't you? You're going to go for the unbeaten run. I try and keep the same side. If they get promoted, I want to try and keep the same side. Wolves got lost out to Monaco. Also, Monaco, Celtic, Rennes and Atlanta, they're the ones left. And look for the certain attributes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do now as well. It's not so much the star capability now, I don't think. I mean, I know that now it's not great, but sometimes it does help. Roma got knocked out by Valencia. You probably get Celtic in the semis. You'd have to let me know what the draw is. Because it's going to be a long while before I get into Europe. That's for sure. Especially with this lot. Right, where are we? We're still 2 days away. Flipping heck. This game just doesn't move fast enough, does it? I mean, I like the badge though. Press switch badge. I do like that. Very colourful. Just red and yellow. Right, pro session. Let's move along. What's this? Another. We lost 12,000. I don't understand that where we lost that money, but I don't care at the minute. Trials finish. Richard Griffin, are you any good, sir? You can definitely play in them positions. You've got a good technique, leadership. I mean, everything else. It's poor cross. I mean, how can you be a winger and have crap crossing? Acceleration and pace isn't too bad. Leadership's okay. Work rate, decision making. First touch, not the best. Where would that leave you on the board? Arguably our best left winger. With good potential though. Is he worth a shout, do you think? You've just beaten Arsenal. Everybody seems to be winning bar me. So where's Meadowcroft then? Why is he not on there? And who's this other Bonish? Bonish. Okay. 19 years old. Midfield, ball winning midfielder as well. Again, potential is not bad at all. Good determination, bravery, and aggression as well. I mean, look at that. I mean, that looks marvellous, doesn't it? Thing is, I want to be certain I get the right players. I mean, that stands out, doesn't it? All together. I mean, again, in midfield, we've just got a midfielder. I don't want to be bringing in players just willy-nilly if I can avoid it. Look at that squad's A+. The board are very pleased to see that you have a strong backing and support from the players. That's an A-. Disappointed with the results the team are getting on the pitch. Weirdos. Alan Boyer. Left fullback actually. We could do with somebody else on the left hand side. You will be our second best. I mean, if we can have you ahead of Gerard and Gilchrist, we could let them go. Potential to be a very, very good player though. The internet's bad as well. Coops has been having problems as well. Are you on Virgin? What internet provider are you with? Apparently there is a problem with Virgin at the minute. He looks not a bad player at all actually. I'm very tempted to I'm going to bring him on trial. See what he's like. But I'm very tempted in him. They want to change the whole side out. Why would they want to bring in Keith Murphy? Curran for Rowley. Okay, I can see why. Meadowcroft for Marshall. Marshall in for Meadowcroft. Why don't I might put our two. No, I'm gonna. That's not a bad side actually, but that's not what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do. I'm going to put Marshall and Curran up front together. He accepts. Alan Boyer. We're getting a lot of these regens in. Oh, Sky. Oh, yeah, Sky is trash. I'm not going to lie. We had Sky a long, long time ago and they are trash. Customer service is rubbish as well. Switch it off and switch it on again. That's what they say. Yeah, personally, I wouldn't go with Sky ever again. But saying that, I think they're all the same. Unless you pay through your nose, they're all rubbish. They're really interested in the money. Actually, I just realised I'm still without my glasses, and I can almost see it. We haven't gone to game time yet, though, so I don't know what's happening there. He's on trial. We're going to praise Kokorum because we can. And the Prince, I'm going to criticise him because I can. I do feel for you. Sky is so so poor. Right, we're actually finally getting to game day. Finally. We've got quite a good set of lads as well. Sully midfield. Yes, please. We're having you. Well, of course, we're going to have you. We're going to bank you as well. B- for that. Always keep the board happy. But with these players, I don't want to bring in too many players that it just changes the whole dynamics and the whole side altogether. But we do need players who can actually play and who are reasonably good. An ex-Hull player, Sandy Marshall, is almost fit. As we're all ready for a 3 o'clock kickoff. And the FA Cup continues. We're playing Prestwich, who are 10th. And we're at home as well. So, have we got a new boy? There you are, son. We're going to bring you straight in there. How do you like them apples? That's really put the cat amongst the pigeons' eyes. You're going to play alongside Howes. Or should you be playing on support centre midfield? Yeah, let's do that. Meadowcroft on the left. Macaulay. We got not these guys. Kokorum can come in. Do that. And we're going to bring Marshall in as well. Is Marshall fit? He is fit actually. Berry. Come on the bench. Who are you going to take off? And we're going to bring Pearson in. Right, who do we take off? Gambling or Strachan? He was farting around before, wasn't he? No nonsense. Defend. We'll do that. And Powell, just goalkeeper and defend, I think. Right, let's kick this game off. 4-2-4 formation. I'm just not sure about this bit over here. We should bring Andy Murphy in, I think. I'm going to bring Murphy in. I think that will be the best bet, I believe. Anybody? Alex Curran, I think he should be on. Yeah, take Matthews out. I'm going to let Matthews go. He's just not good enough. Or I put him in the right back position. Yeah, instead of the PH, it's an F. That's all it is. I have trouble spelling it, even work-wise. It's I keep forgetting, but yeah, it is just an F instead of a PH. But it doesn't matter. Who cares? Marshall, no, you're not playing that. We're going all out attack. Right, submit. Let's see if we can go and get ourselves a second win on the bounce. They've won 3 on the bounce. They have, and they beat Congleton as well. And they're still in the FA Vars by looks of things. So they're having a lot of games. Pick up where we left off. Let's go with the faith and top. They're loving it. Right, let's kick off. Let's see if we can go and get a victory in this one then. Second win on the bounce. we could certainly do with it, and we could really get right up the first seconds noses as well. Let's not throw it away because our home form is awful at the moment though. Kokora and the Miller, ball in the box. Marshall's on his own. Suspicions of offside there. I'm not going to lie. It's been accepted though. The Ginger Ninja strikes again. 23rd goal of the... He's not offside actually. He did lose his man. It's a brilliant header though. 14.5 minutes in. We're 1-0 up. What can I say? What can I say? As we're going to go again. Let's get that ball into the box. Somehow. It's just hoofed away and Houghton comes forward. We miss the tackle. We get a tackle there. We miss the tackle there. And we bring him down. Wonderful penalty. Just what the doctor ordered, isn't it? I mean, how ridiculous is that? I don't even know who's in goal. How annoying is that? Just when you get right at him as well. If you can't stop those, then you shouldn't be a goalkeeper. I need a decent goalkeeper. One that's hot off the press and absolutely brilliant. Right. Get creative. Did he honestly kick that away? Goal kick. We don't win this one either. Straight to their player as well. We should get... We don't get on the end of that one either. I've got a feeling all they have to do is shoot from outside the box. Oh, look. I don't get this game at all. I'm ready to throw that out the window. It goes straight through him. And the goalkeeper, what on earth are you doing? Are you not going to attempt to save it? Team talk. Aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. We're going to go attacking. And we're going to shout at them as well. Show passion. We get that away early just though. Much has it. As we've knocked that ball forward. Knock it down. Murphy plays the ball over to Marshall. You want in front of goal. Of course. I mean, it's a straight away bit of hair there somewhere. Kokorum and Marshall aren't playing that well together, are they? Just need that ball over the top. Again, we knock it over. Marshall's in on goal. Cross it. Or go down and get a penalty. He's trying to win it back, bless him. Lonsdale back into the centre. Nobody there. And they loft it. Power, actually good distribution there. That wasn't so great, was it? As we win it in the midfield. How did you miss? It's an open goal for goodness sake. Half an hour to go. Why are we not winning this? Demand more. Well, at least the goalkeeper came in. How many have we got? We've got 164, is that? It's a big turnout there. Loads of space on Meadowcroft. I'm watching, and I can't see us getting a goal here. He says, as we capitalise on a mistake by the goalkeeper. Good shot by Sully though. I forgot he was playing, and I thought he was going to miss that Kokorum as well. I'm thinking of putting him back out on the left hand side. I'm going to pause it though. Meadowcroft did play. I mean, is he playing well? 6.7. I'm going to drop Kokorum back, and I'm going to bring in Jack Berry. Jack Berry can play alongside him. I'm going to have him as a target man. See what he can do as a target man. Murphy's not really had the best of games. I'm going to bring Macaulay in. And I'm going to leave that as it is at the moment. I want to bring Alex Curran in. You won your first game. 3-2. It's always that if you only have that extra goal. Always hit the crossbar. I mean, we've dropped down the table a little bit, but we need to finish this game off, don't we? Get creative. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Right, I'm going to pause it. I am going to do this. Curran. What can you do? Advanced playmaker on attack. Let's just push up a little bit more. There we go. 5 to go. Right, let's get a winner here. It's gone in. Come on. Corcoran's done it. Well done, David. 3-2 finish. I mean, when did they score? Did they start scoring in the last 10 minutes? Because that's what generally happens to me. I hate it when that happens. Right. We're into second spot with that goal. 4 minutes of added time. We're almost there. That's it. And for a change, we've actually won 2 on the bounce now. 2 on the bounce. And man of the match goes to Corcoran. He scores 2 goals. Marshall with the other one. He's got some way to catch him though. Much better, and we got a lot of possession using the 4-2-4 as well, which is surprisingly. We're top of the table. About to kick off for your FA. Who you got in the FA Cup? Look at this down here. We're top of the table. We are top of the table, people. Wow. Wow. Wee wow woo wah. Top of the table. Top of the table. 68 and 74. Oh, 68 and... Just had to remember what I asked you then. That's pretty damn close, isn't it? I bet you were hanging on by a thread in the end. Did you go all Italian and push everybody behind the ball? Because that's what I should do majority of the time, but I don't. Assertively say there's a bit of a let off. Well done. It was a bit of a let off. I had to bollock them at half time, but we got away with the victory and we won at home, which is just as good. And we're playing Kidsgrove next, and then Padiham. Very, very tough games coming up. Warwick. Ooh. You'll have to let me know how you get on. Go through the goals. Like a little biddy printer. Abbey win 1-0 against Padiham. So if they beat Padiham, we should be able to beat them as well. But look at that. 4 teams on 30 points. We've scored 37 goals this season already. 37 goals. No, you didn't change it at all. You just left them to it. I suppose changing it can go crazy. Depends. I mean, when I was 5-0 up in that game, last game of last season, and we messed it all up and drew 5-5. I mean, that was just... I don't think I could have put any sort of change on it and it would have happened. So, but yeah, I think sometimes it's best not to change anything at all. It's like panic mode, isn't it? You don't want to go into panic mode. We could be onto something in this team actually. If we just pick up the odd player that's really good, we send Didsbury top. Right, stop the game, quit it. We'll do it here. Corcoran, man of the match. A beautiful play. Well done. Excellent stuff. Oh, I'm so happy we managed to get 2 wins on the bounce. That's what I'm more impressed with. And now we play Kidsgrove. Did we go attacking or positive in that game? I can't quite remember now. I'm sure we went attacking. So should we start from attacking? Robertson's sacked by Averley. Oh, we want to go top, don't we? Do we? What's going on here? That's what we want to do. Rushton and Diamonds make Hauser. Oh no, you're not having him. No, 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 no. Hands off. Rushden are in the division below us, I think. What's this? We're attending the press conference for something. I'm pleased with this opportunity. No comment. I don't really do this sort of stuff, so just click on anything, just get the hell out of it. As we go to an away game. Kidsgrove Athletic. We tend to do quite well against them, I'm not going to lie. Boyer's trial finishes just before us, so maybe if he's any good, it might be wise to hang on, get him, and then get rid of the other guys that don't really play, like Gerrard. Not the Gerrard, left back Gerrard. 10-man Man United fade to defeat against Bournemouth. Bournemouth beat United. Wow. Not sure what the division looks like in the Premiership, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I guess. It's just a lot of emails. The board have announced that due to concerns over the club finances, they have decreased the percentage of transfer. Well, we don't get any. Watch this. Why is he in yellow? We win 2-0 though. Matthews is happy to stay. So if I click on Matthews then, can I... I could praise his conduct. It's commendable to see you fully appreciate the role you're promoting the club with a healthy light. You're a credit to team, this club and its fans. Thanks, boss. I'm proud to represent the club. I'm delighted that you think I'm doing a good job. It might make him play better. Might let him have a game. We shall see. He's happy to serve. And Downey set to sign. Dorney. Okay. Did we not pick him up? Oh, he's for us. Sorry. Is he the right winger? Just when I've just praised Matthews. Let's hope he doesn't go into our under-23s. I hope he doesn't, because I don't want to fish him out. I do want to see what he's like, though. McCauley's just getting... it's just not like he was a couple of seasons ago. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is relatively quite good as well. He's under 23s. No, you're not. You are moving to the senior squad. That's where we want you, my friend. Squad meeting. If there's anybody that really stands out, then yes, Jonathan Lynn. No. Nope. Nobody I really need from there. I think we've got a relatively very good side. Dorney, straight. Well, of course, that's what I've already done. Oh, we've got to unveil him. Matches can be won and lost in the single mode. Do you believe that Dorney to be someone who can? Yeah, exactly. Why not? We just fob off the press anyway. What are these games that? What are these games here? Oh, it's FA Cup. Still going on. I'm just relatively happy that we've won 2 on the bounce. The last thing I want to do is lose silly games. And maybe we could be in a strong position now to kick on. And if we win the next couple of next 3 games, we will be on quite a good roll, especially for this month. Let's continue forward then. Let's get to this game. The waiting is just killing me, the suspense. We were still scoring goals, which is finally good. My Bolton save at the minute, I cannot score for Toffee. I think I may have to change the formation. We were using that other one. I think may have to change it to something more appropriate, I think. Maybe we ought to go 2 up front in that as well. And just shock everybody since we've got nothing to lose at the minute. But yeah, it's I think sometimes you just have to change the formation, because I think Football Manager realises, oh, hang on a minute, they're doing well in this one, let's screw them over. And they most certainly do that, especially when you're on a good run. And guarantee, probably if we win another 5 games, we're using this formation, it'll go against us. And who's this guy? 86 rating, Jonathan Rigg, or Jordan Rigg. Cons: heading, consistency, very one-footed, athleticism, competitive streak. But he's professional with the club's philosophies, versatile, he's skillful, free kick taking. Awkward. What's that? Awkward courses. Nah, don't really matter with that. He's playing at Flackheath, so he's 6.8, 6.3, 7, 7, and 6.6. That looks relatively good, I feel, especially for a midfielder. But is it enough? We could offer you a trial, I guess. I'm not going to say otherwise, but we could offer it you. Three 0 up in 15 minutes. How is that possible? How are you doing this? We'll discard that one because we don't want to look at that one. Oh, hello. Goalkeeper. I'll offer you a trial then. Four 0. Get out of here. Who are you playing against? You'll get to about 5 0 at half time, and then you'll be then you won't score in the second half. Wow, 4 0 after 25 minutes. That's what stuff dreams are made of, I think. I bet you're thinking you're pretty comfortable now. Did you win your first league game? I bet you're top of the table, aren't you? Oh no, that's a league cup game, wasn't it? Where are you in the league? Are you top? I bet you will be now, won't you? Now you just got to make sure that they don't get complacent at half time. Let's have a look in the inbox. We don't want that guy. They want to take players out. Why would you bring the print? Is he not already in there? Murphy in for Miller. Yeah, I guess Macaulay in for Murphy. Oh, so you're bringing Murphy back and putting Macaulay on. Marshall. Berry up front. Oh, so you're doing it that way around. Okay. We'll do that, but I'm going to swap Coram and Marshall around, I think. Let's have a look at this. They want us to go Boyer trial finishers. Are you any good, Boyer? It doesn't suggest you are, but you will be pretty good left back choice, I think, for Lonsdale. But I think we need to find somebody just slightly better. Yeah, I don't think you're enough. You haven't got any pace. Oh, it's rejected. Okay, fair enough. Coram will praise him and criticise Powell and then play him. Seems a little bit odd to me. Right, okay. He's set to come to trial with us. Nice. So what sort of rating they're going to give us? That's pretty decent for a goalkeeper, isn't it? I mean, that's solid, isn't it? I mean, what are you like compared with our goalkeeper? Like the Prince? We don't know yet. We don't know. He's on trial, so let's have a look, see what you like trial-wise. Probably, I think we might try and sign him, but we just want somebody who's going to be pretty decent and give us the best chance of getting promoted. That's what we want. Fixtures, straight into this game then, isn't it? Match preview, here we go. We're inconsistent and they're poor at the minute. They're not doing very well. Kidsgrove have dropped off the pace a little bit. They've lost one. I mean, I don't really want to look at this really, but it feels like I have to. They've only lost the one game. I mean, they're playing really well. Apart from a couple of draws. I mean, that's not really... Winsford, the drew with Mossley. So they haven't won the league in 3 games. Wow, what a biggie. I still think they're going to cause us a few problems though. Sully Howes, we could really do with Curran playing alongside him, I think, but Corcoran can go there and you two can swap around. Wonderful. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Powell can come in. Prince can come off because we're going to put Meadowcroft up there. It's always good if you can play another position like midfield, actually. And if you can do that, then it's great on your resume. You could come on for Makinson, I guess. Dorney, he is available. And I'm very tempted to give him a debut start. You know what? I might do that. Grant. Let's go and see what Grant can do. Probably throwing him right at the deep end. Probably not the best thing to do, but I don't care. I don't care at this moment in time, Bosch. Miller. I'm going to leave it as it is. I am wanting to bring in... Studholme's not really... Oh, I don't know what to do. Let's bring Studholme onto the bench and see what happens. Right, okay. Playing against Kidsgrove, who are 1 win in 5. Can we do the biz? How are you getting on, Coops? Are you hanging on in there? Right, let's submit this team. We're going for a 3rd win on the bounce. How excited. I mean, we've got a couple of debuts. Lacking match fitness. It's not probably what you want to see, but we've got very good players out there now. We just want somebody to fill that left-hand side. And we've got our 3 forwards on there now. I mean, that formation is pretty... I think it's pretty solid. Morale boost. We'll go with the faith. What's the point in doing that, really? Because you could do that every game. It's pointless, I think. You're winning 5-0. How long to go? You're going to concede 5 goals in last 20 minutes. Or we're going to concede in the first 5. Can we get... We do intercept with Dorney. Over to Corcoran. Playing through. Lovely. Oh, my God. It has to be a goal. Wonderful play. That is absolutely wonderful. We're going to applaud that while I stop myself from coughing. Is that Doney or Dorney? I can't quite read it actually. But Marshall. Oh, I mean, that's lovely play. Berry could have taken it first time, but that's his 4th goal of the season already. And our 3 forwards combining there. Just check his name actually. It is Dorney, I think. I'm going to have to use my glasses on this one. Yeah, it is Dorney. I'm just giving my eyes a little bit of a rest. 4 minutes left and you're winning 5-0. Top of the table. 25 gone. Come on, lads. This will be a huge, huge victory. And we're not even attacking. We're actually playing positive. So we can go to attacking if need be. Yes. That's why we should be attacking. I mean, look at him. I mean, Powell with a very, very poor goal kick. Very poor. I mean, what do you do about that? We should have not had... Oh, that's the FA Cup you're winning. Finished 6-0. Well done. There you go through to the next round already. Can we get in front here? Get the cross in. Good ball in though. Dorney again picks it up. It gets tackled. I think 2 players were on him, so it wasn't really fair. Cummins. I'm going to say he can't score from there. It's a great tackle. This game does so much crap to you. It's unbelievable. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to shout at them and get creative. Right, 1-0 up, and then all of a sudden we find ourselves losing. How are we losing this? Penalty. I should have left the Prince in goal. I mean, for goodness sake, how has that happened? We're 1-0 up. Demand more. We need to get a goal before half-time if we can. Let's not concede another one. Well, at least he stopped it. Keep it in. Murphy. I'm just embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed by this. I mean, what happened there? And he rolls it out. Good header on. Great ball in. Marshall. I would have put my house on him to score there. Get one corner in. It's not gone in. Come on, guys. Right, we'll give him a dressing down again. We owe kids go. Show me something else in the second half. Generally get some buzzing a little bit and show some passion at the same time. We're going to have to change. I'm going to change it now, actually. I'm going to put Kokorum in there. And Berry can play on the left-hand side, actually. But I'm going to bring in... I thought I had Merricraft. I do. And I'm going to have Curran in the centre. DLP. Advanced Playmaker on support. Actually, you can go attack. Everybody's on attack up there. So why are we not attacking up there? There you go. Just made that them changes. Got London Cohey in the next round. Through ball. Straight to the goalkeeper. Pathetic. Ball straight back in. Headed into the centre. Come on, Sully. Why is the people getting... My God. Why do they do that? We do win it back. I mean, the play is not too bad, actually. Keep it in. Cross comes in. Lovely crossing. Oh, what a ball. And Meadowcroft scores his first goal. Wonderful stuff. And Dorney with the great assist. Warwick were in your league as well, and you battered them 6-0. At least you're through to the next round, so it's another team that you know that you can beat in the league, which is great. Just when we get a goal back, we just concede another ridiculous goal. Get creative. Come on, we've got half an hour to go. We can win this. We can win this. What are they doing now? 20 minutes to go, nothing at all. Dorney can come off, I guess. I'm going to bring Macaulay in. Winger on attack, I guess. Yeah, attack as well. Do we push them both up? We'll push them both up. Let's do that. And demand more. Come on. Right, here's a chance. We get a goal here. It's all to fight for. Sully gets a crossing straight to the goalkeeper. That's... I can't believe what I'm seeing. I really can't. Could we really get hammered here? The fact that nobody went into tackling, why not? Are we that too far forward? We need the Prince who can pass the ball. It's a good distribution though. Macaulay runs in. Cross to nobody. To nobody. I mean, how can you not find a man in that box with everybody up there? Anybody want to... Can we get over there? Still the same highlight. just tennis, isn't it? Just tennis. Burgess comes forward. It's a goal. That's a goal. He's got to go. The goalkeeper's got to go. We're losing 5-2, people. We're losing 5-2. Push forward. And just like that, we've just lost top spot. I honestly thought we could come away with a victory or something here. Deep breaths. Far from pleased. Far from pleased from that. That's a game we should not have lost. We've got to play Padiham next as well. And we're going to have to win that one. We're going to have to win every game. That's top and bottom of it, I think. The home games are very, very important. They're ones that we need to win. We beat Lancaster. We beat Prestwich. We can't beat Kidsgrove. And if we can't beat teams at the top of the table, we don't deserve to go up. Oh, man alive. Goalkeeper. The change of goalkeeper. We've got to look somewhere else. I'm so fuming at that. I mean, how? Look at that. That's embarrassing. Oh well, let's roll on. It's only a game of football, as they say. Is it heckers like? We could do with another fantastic midfielder. If we can play, excuse me, the 4-2-4 formation. I like that formation. I don't like any other formation though. The 4-4-2 kind of works and just bang the ball over the top. But that is a result I'd rather forget. I mean, 5-2. Well, you lose 5-2. That has got to hurt everybody in the team. Confidence has got to be so low at that point. We're just so inconsistent. What's this? We lose top spot, well cleared. I mean, how did we do really? 20 shots we had, and we have 56% possession. Pants, absolute pants. Even the under 18s lost. How's now snubs? I'm going to do that again with him as well. Praise him for your conduct. He may want to hang around with us now. We haven't played Alex Curran for a while, so we might stick him into this next game. So that'd be quite good. 5 goals. Is that Javel Clark? 5 goals in 3 games. Did he score all 5 goals in that 6? 6-0 win. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. These players are just so... We'll just clear that lot because they're rubbish. I don't want to look at them. Maybe it's time to look for a new striker. I mean, we're using all our strikers on the field at the same time, so maybe that's not probably the way to go. We're going to start off with Marshall and Kokoro because they are the dynamic duo that we normally have. But we're going to have to do something about wingers. Oh, waiting for me again. 5 days to go. 5 days to go. 5 more days to go. Deadline day. 5 games to go. Days to go to game day. 2-2-1 so far in 3 games. Oh, he failed to get a brace in the last one. Sack him. See how many games he can score in a row. I think I've had a player do it 8 times in a row, but then nothing for like weeks on end. I think Marshall did that actually in this season alone. Right at the beginning. He's on a brace now. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, you've got a very, very good side, I feel. 2-0 up in your 3rd game of the season. Oh, I give in. The thing is though, if you switch off, will you be? Will they carry on as they were, as if they weren't switched off? I think my game, every time I go on a good run, I switch off, I come back and I fall apart. Happens every time, and sometimes it works vice versa, but not very often. Oh, I'm just so annoyed we lost that. I mean, how can you? We were winning 1-0. We don't tend to lose games from a winning position, although it was very early on. Oh well. Don't switch the game off. Although saying that, you must have switched the game off in the last season, so probably doesn't make any difference really. I'm going to bring Alex Corrin on. He can play midfield alongside Sully. Now I'm going to think of the Monsters Inc. I think our back four definitely needs a sort out of some. We need someone relatively good. I mean, we need a decent goalkeeper. I was happy with the Prince before, but he's gone shockingly poor now. Although I think I should have played him last when I was suggested it, and I didn't. Not for him, Mr. Patterson. So he wants Berry to play again. I mean, that's the side he wants out. No, thank you. Do you often listen to your assistant manager as well with the team pickings? If he suggests something, do you normally go with it? Criticised Dawn, he's only just joined us. He scored his first hat-trick already. Ah, given. If we go on and win by loads, then yeah, I'm quite impressed, and they will score a hat-trick. But mine players don't tend to do that now. It's annoying, really annoying. You never listen to them. Very good. I only go as far as to listen to them if they have the same side I have in mind. This doesn't happen very often. Right. Is he going to be any good for... I mean, look at that. I mean, that looks very good though, doesn't it? He's 6'1", did I say? 6'1", and 19 years old. I mean, he would be with a Prince. He hasn't got any speed or mentals or shot stopping. Not as bad. But speed and mentals he is very slow on. But he's got good aerial, good communication, physical and distribution. First 3 results. 3-2, 6-0, 3-0. What a palaver. Oh, can't wait to see that London Colney game though. That'd be quite a good one. Still a preliminary round as well, and then you get into the qualifying. It's just a ball ache sometimes, but you get loads of money for it though. I'm just wondering about this goalkeeper. Apart from the speed, I mean that's against the Prince, and he's better all round, isn't he? I'm going to see if I can sign him. We're in the middle of a takeover apparently. You're having a bloody laugh. When did that happen? Takeover rumours that gathered fresh momentum this week. Reportedly holding talks as with the newly founded supporters trust. Should they be successful, the trust led by season ticket holder Gary Moore will face the daunting test of trying to alleviate the club's financial troubles. And they've placed an embargo. What are our financial troubles? Finances. We're up to 35,000, 36,000. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's a solid squad, isn't it? That is very good. You've got a lot of 3-4 star players in there. Who's this? Mackenzie Hunt, 5-star already. You're having a laugh. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to see if I can find him. Let's go Hunt. I doubt very much we're going to have him though, but you never know. Ah, there he is, look. Not much on him though, to be fair, but look at them stats though. Midfield. I tell you what, would you like to come over? We can't get him. I'm going to add him to the short list. I'm going to bring him in. He looks pretty solid. Will Forrester as well. That is a very, very good squad. And yeah, Javel Clark. 7 goals in 3 games. That's just... wow. That's impressive. That is very impressive. You've got your rivals from last season now as well. A freebie. A freebie. Oh, we can't even get him on a free. Well, I've shortlisted him anyway, so I'm gonna have a look at him when the embargo is lifted. Team selection, home to Padiham. I'm gonna take Howes off, and I'm gonna bring in. I want to bring in Alex Curran on support. There we go. Sully, yeah, you're on support as well. Curran, we're going to take Curran off. We're going to bring Meadowcroft in there as well. But Curran can come alongside there. Swap you two round. In fact, you can both play as attacking midfield, advanced forwards. Dorney can come off, and I'm going to bring in Matthews. We're just going to see what he can do. Apart from that, Murphy for Miller. Think Gilchrist. He's a right back, isn't he? Can he play left? Not very well. I don't really want to let him go, but what's his contract info? £40 an appearance. I'm going to let him go. Going to let him go. But that is the side. I mean, it's pretty much our first team. That would be. Is anybody else we want to put on there? Gerard, I don't think. Who else we got on the left hand side? Gerard and Gil. Just Gerard. We can't get rid of him yet. Makinson, Gilchrist, Collins, Andy Murphy. We'll do that just in case, because he can play a right winger as well. Right, submit this team. Well, we need to see if we can win this game for starters. I can't believe we lost that last game. That's cut deep. 5-2. I don't like losing, but losing by that amount of goals, it's awful. Right. They appreciate that team talk then. Play better than last game. Let's see what we can do then, shall we? Right, let's go then, guys. As we intercept that ball. Matthews. We did praise him for not leaving, although probably wanted to get rid of him. Of course he gets tackled as we go 1-0 up. 50 seconds in, Alex Curran's second goal of the season just comes on. Maybe you just need to rest players, I think, and they'll come on and score for you. Matthews gets tackled. He shouldn't have done, but it's a good cover by Curran, and wow, just leathers it into that corner. That's quite a good one. Are we going to see this game out though? And let's not concede a goal straight away, which we do get a block in, and we do win it with Marshall. He's on in goal. Go on, son. It's 2-0. 2-0. So why can't we do this against other teams? I mean, Padiham, they are a tough team, but we do tend to play pretty well against them. I'm not sure what we did away from home. But if we can leather people at home, maybe, just maybe, we can turn our season around. Lovely play, look, and get that cursor off this, like a football, isn't it? Can we get a third one? Oh, nearly. Sully gets almost his first goal of the... Has he already scored? No, he had an assist, didn't he? That's right. As Curran wins the ball. Not quite. He should have just passed it to the side of him, I think. Sully's knackered. Absolutely knackered. Has he taken an injury? Get a tackle or an interception would be nice. Sully has it now. Plays a... That's a poor ball. I don't know what to say there. I mean, we could have almost threw that away. Curran and Marshall 8.1s at the moment. Coming up to half time, 2-0 up. I'll take it at this present moment. We haven't got many shots on goal though. Stoneman with the goal kick. Can we intercept that? We sort of. And then give it away again. Then ball over the top. Simpson. Thankfully the goalie saved it. 2 goals in 19 minutes and nothing thereafter. Anything we like to see will just overcomplicate things. Okay. Assertively say. I'm happy with the way you are playing. Let's keep it up. I don't think there's anything confusing about that though, is there? Right. Ball comes in. And we've only gone and got another one. Meadowcroft this time with this second assist by Miller. Wonderful stuff. Here we go. 3-0, and that'll help us immensely as we keep the pressure on top of the on the guys on top of the table at the minute. I mean, that does put us into second spot. 3 points behind Bonswick. Have they got a game? Have they played a game more than us? As we try to get the ball through there. Gambling. Not happy when it goes back, but what more can you do? Pearson, oh, just leather it away. Be time to bring Berry on in a minute as Pearce comes forward, 1-on-1 with goalkeeper and slams it in. Great, so that's the so they're going to start a comeback now. I mean, look at that. I mean, where are our defenders? Gone a little bit too far forward. They didn't play the offside trap, did they? Did they not know how to play the offside trap? Get creative. We're not on attacking either, so we're playing positively. Maybe we should be attacking at some... I mean, look at this. Had horrible visions then. He was going to cannon against their player, but Kokoran plays it across. That time he should have gone on his own. Sully, go on then. Monsters Inc. Off the post. Played it in back into the centre again. Marshall's not there. I'm thinking of pausing maybe and making a substitution. Marshall's not having the best, but I don't really want to change it. Who's this? Sully is just absolutely battered, isn't he? We're going to bring in can we bring in Pattenden? He can play ball winner. Maybe a box to box. And Jack Berry can come on. He's going to come on for Curran. And just swap them round. Let's do it. We'll just swap him round. Maybe Marshall can set a few things up as well as Paddyham come at us then. Tackle. Nothing silly. Let's keep him away from our goal. Let's keep chasing him away. Ball over the top. We're not going to tackle that, are we? Well taken. Pump it up. We've got 2 players up top. It's a good kick actually. Too slow to the ball. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Go on, Curran. Oh, the passing's awful. Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake, 72nd minute. We're 1 goal ahead now. I mean, again, poor defending. We're not even attacking. The goalkeeper's got to change. It has to be the goalkeeper. Show some passion. You've let them into the game, people. It's a highlight. We have the ball, but I've got a feeling we're going to end up losing the highlight. If they get a tackle in, that... I mean, why would you do that? Oh, we do win it back there. Go on, Berry. Play it across. Or not. We'll have a corner then. 5 minutes to go. I'm getting rather nervous here. Leicester Lavana. Or Leicester Road. Go 3 for 3 in the league. Time's up, referee. How many minutes? We managed to hold on. So like we scored 3 goals as well. A 3-2 victory. It's just frustrating as hell. Again, we're not having as many shots on goal. Try not to cough. Oh God, geez, that's awful. Right, I should clear my throat as well. Paddyham 19, 14 on target. We had 14 with 6 on target. I mean, that's how bad it is. Kidsgrove lose again. No, they got a game in hand actually. Barnoldswick. Things can are changing very, very quickly. Who have they got yet to play? Northwich. The other Northwich. Okay, changing rooms. I think I'm going to call it at this now. Have I got 2 no-nonsense defenders? Am I? I'll have a look at that actually. I wasn't aware that I was, but oh, I do want to do that. I'm just going to end the team talk. I didn't realise I was playing 2 no-nonsenses. I hope not, because that would explain a lot. I think I was playing with one of them because that was a natural position, but I'll have a look at that actually just before we go, because I think I'm going to call it there just before we play Main Road, and that will be hopefully Thursday or maybe tomorrow. I'm going to attempt to try and stream every day. I'll see what happens. We are second in the table. We've got Kidsgrove coming up next, I think. Are they playing next? I'll have a look at the... hopefully Kidsgrove will draw. What's all this? We win. What's this about Meadowcroft? Barnsley drew 2-2, so that's good. He inspires. Looks like he's got an earring though. He's happy with that. It looks like he's got an earring though. I can't even speak now. He looks like he's got an earring in. And that picture just looks so funny. Did I praise him? I praised him. Praise him. I'm going to let Gilchrist go as well. I had a chat with Gordon Strachan and he wants to discuss the number of matches he's starting. He's not good enough. Sort him out. Unable. Right, for goodness sake. Okay, fine, I'll let you play. Damage is done. Why, do you want to go? No intention of letting you go. Okay. We've got nobody at the back. We've got Gambling, Strachan, Pearson. We've got nobody else that can play at the back. So we have got relatively... We are struggling. No, we've got one no-nonsense at the back. So maybe I shouldn't be playing him there. I should just have him as a central defender instead then maybe. I'll leave it at that. I thought he was... I think it may have been Strachan that was his actual position, his preferred position, but... Always unable. Right, okay, I think I am going to let it go. Let it go here. You're 8 minutes played and you're 2-0 up. 3-0 up after... How? Just how? That's all I ask. Oh, I tell you what, that's... we're playing Manchester City next. No, we're not. Main Road. But like I said, I'm going to leave it here, I think. Good luck on the game though, Coop. So you'll have to let me know when we're next on how you're getting on, because that is that's a promotion form already, isn't it? Really, I think you may go this season unbeaten. You may. There's a failed takeover. We'll lift the embargo. Can we go back to transfer scouting shortlist? Where's the Mackenzie Hunt? I'm going to have a look at this guy. And I'm going to offer a trial. See if he's any good. Scott Burgess, we should have had him. He's 31 years old though, that's the issue. Right, okay. That's it, we'll leave it there. I'm not going anymore. Right, 4-0 up at off. Oh, you make me sick. You ready, do? I don't know how you're doing it. I think you ought to just come and play this game for me. But we are top. We're riding high near the top of the table, so I can't be too unpleased with that. 11 wins. As long as they keep dropping points somewhere on the line, we're either going to win or draw. So I'm relatively happy. If we just didn't lose to Kidsgrove, and we won that one, we'd be sitting pretty on top. 4-0. Well, I hope you go on to win that game. I'm going to shoot off now and go and have my dinner. 5-0 half time. You'd have to let me know how you get on with it in the end. But as for now, I am going to shoot off. Thanks very much for joining me, guys. I do appreciate it one hell of a lot. And it has been quite fun as well. Especially seeing how you can just go ahead and you're 3-0 up after 10 minutes every single game. It just... I just don't get it. I really don't get it. You must have it on easy. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to have to go now. So thank you very much for joining. Good luck with the rest of this game. And see you later. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. I hope. I'm going to try and stream every day if I can. And hopefully sort this bloody chokiness out. Right, thanks very much, guys. See you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much.